most designers' content that they actually create when they're given the task to create the content is trash. But there is a science to it, and that was the big disconnect I had when I stepped into the more of the marketing world and less into design. And I was designing brochures and stuff for people. My mentor was like, "What's the point of this brochure?" And I'm like, "To buy mattresses? Like, what are you talking about?" And he's like, "Where does it say to buy mattresses in here?" And I was like, that's a great question. And I realized like a lot of information, but nothing that led anybody anywhere, and nothing that was like, buy a mattress, right? Come check our store out. It was more just like self-gloating, self-promoting type stuff, which I see most designers doing. Most designers' content that they actually create when they're given the task to create the content is trash. They copy it from somebody else's stuff. They imitate other people's stuff that's low quality. And he was like, "You're one of the best designers that I've ever met in my life." He's like, "But the problem is he's like, "You have a knack for marketing." He's like, "But you don't have the science. You don't understand the science of marketing." And I'm like, "What do you mean the science of marketing?" He's like, "Analytical psychology. Everything that we do, logical, ethical, and emotional, is what drives these people in marketing. You may be doing design, but what you're actually doing is helping people make money. It's ROI. You're doing an ROI activity. So if you're not selling what you're doing as an ROI activity, you're just selling it as, look at this beautiful design I made as an artist, you're going to be starving, or you're going to be this starving artist. But if you sell this as, hey, this is going to make you money, you're going to spend $1,000 on this campaign versus this project. And this campaign, I'm going to help you design it, do the content, do the imagery, do the calls to action, put the hooks in there, put everything you need in there. And then we're going to go out and disperse this and bring traffic to it. And that's going to convert at whatever. If you put it, this should make you $100,000 on this project. So don't you think I'm worth 10% of that? I'm putting it back on them like that. And they're like, "Yeah, you're worth, okay, so this project's going to be 10 grand. Now you go from selling an hourly 30, 40, 50, even $100 an hour design job at 10 hours or 20 hours to make $1 grand or $2 versus making 10 grand, right?